A pleasure to meet all at last. Welcome back to HJN Season 4 once again. This time I will be taking on another subject for number 2432, and that of course will specifically be about something known as fairies. Well, I of course am not talking about the ones with wings that put $1 under your pillow from a lost tooth. Instead though, I will talk about the variety that encompasses the sea. Yes, ferries are typically known as touring vessels that operate on the water, and they can carry a large number of passengers and crew members. And while they're not exactly on the level of such things like passenger ships or cargo ships or whatnot, ferries are indeed the smaller level of things, which can help to make tours a lot easier to navigate. Ferries, of course, have been well known since the golden age of sea travel, and they were in fact used for a variety of different activities. But one of the most common things that they're known for, even to this day, are tourism. And tourism especially has been handled well by ferries, knowing the capacity that they can carry from place to place with people on board and whatnot. Even cars and other such things have been known to travel along with them. But typically ferries have served as vessels primarily for guidance in terms of allowing people to pursue knowledge on certain things. Whether it's a simple tour of a certain set of islands that remain uninhabited, or possibly a new location that could only be accessed by way of the waters, the ferries are simply known quite well for this type of feature. The act of simply transporting people from island to island or other such landmass that's surrounded by water. And while they mainly do serve that whole thing themselves, it's quite important to know that while in the olden days ferries were powered by steam, and even more so, there were basically water mills in the back. And typically those kind of water mills are often used for powering the boat rather than the usage of propellers like a majority of vessels on the sea would use. So of course, there's definitely a lot that you can put into context here. But in all honesties, I do find ferries to be more or less a good way of transport, regardless of what they're used for. So, with that in mind, I'd say this is a good spot to call it a day here. And you know what? I'll be back with another thing worth talking about for tomorrow. So